I'm going to review 13 Stories, and it's a play on words. It's not short stories, IES, it's stories, EYS. So it's a haunted hotel, or at least you would think it would be. It kind of is, but it's not really a haunted hotel. It gives off vibes of what was that haunted building at Disneyland that went up and down? I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, kind of like that. And then it also tries to morph into like a murder mystery because you've got a lot of different people involved from different backgrounds and stuff. But the 13 stories, like I said, they're not short stories, they're backgrounds of a person. And the problem I have with this book is it's really long. It's like 386 pages long or something. I can't, where's the end? 387. And each of the 13 stories is about 20 to 26 pages each. So if you can imagine the first one, I'll just say the first lady, she's a lady living in the building and she's like seeing things that aren't there. But most of it is just about her life, like being out of work. Um, she's supposed to go to work and she's staying at the building, not showing up at work and stuff. It goes on for 20 some pages just about her background. And then at the very end, you'll see a little thing about some ghost that she sees or whatever. So for 26 pages, you only get 2 pages of any actual scariness. And that carries through all 13 of them. So instead of 500, what a 26 times 13 is 260 plus 52, 312. So in the first 312 pages, instead of getting 312 pages of scare or mystery, you're getting like 300 pages of background about people. And then about maybe not 300, 280. And then maybe about 32 or something pages of actual scariness. So they're too long. They're not short stories, they're backgrounds. By the time you get to the revelatory piece at the end, it's like, I don't even care anymore. I just want to be done. So they finally figure out this building has, and I'm going to tell you because there's no big revelation anyway. There's like this hidden chamber in the middle. The building's built on the woes of other people, and they've all been invited, and it's whether they've been invited by the building owner, Tobias Fell, or the building itself. They're not really sure who's inviting them or why, but they all just decide to go because they can't resist, I guess. And the guy that built it is basically there, and they're going to have an opportunity. And I'm going to, again, spoiler alert, if you want to read this book, but they're all going to have an opportunity to make money by being the guy being part of a mass murder of this dude. And it just becomes creepy because it's basically a book about, I hate rich people and I'd enjoy killing rich people for all the harm they've done to others, which is a screwed up way to look at the world. I mean, there are bad people, but murdering them is not the solution for the world's woes. It's everybody looking in and fixing their own problems. So it, like I said, it's not a ghost story. The ghosts of the people that have been harmed perhaps are influencing the activity at the end. Like they want revenge. So if anything, this is a morbid revenge story, and it somehow makes you feel like it's okay to take revenge on this guy that's harmed other people. And I didn't like it. It makes me feel icky. The one chapter was like a maintenance guy working on pipes, and there's like black stuff dripping out of the pipes, and the smells coming out of the pipes and this and that. I mean, I must have read the word pipe in there about 400 times. I'm sitting there going, I get it. He works on pipes. Come on, man. So he tries to be Stephen King, but he's not a Stephen King. I've read a lot of Stephen King books, and this was not it. The building was basically trying to be the hotel from The Shining, but it's not. And then at the end, when all of them show up at the round table, it gave a vibe like The Traders, that TV show. If you ever watched is it The Trader or The Traders? The Traders. I don't know. It kind of gives that vibe on it. But the thing is, even when they assemble, their impression of what's going on, you have to read each single person impression. So it goes by their name. So Carter, and you have to read, why are we here? And then Damien, why are we here? And Janet, why are we here? Alvita, why are we here? Do you really need to read why are we here 13 times? And then the next step is, okay, you're finally going to get some food. Oh, wow. What do you think of the food? What do you think of the food? What do you think of the food? So you're reading another 100 pages about why are we here? Another 100 pages about what do you think of the food? And then let's kill the guy at the end and the book's over. And I'm sorry. I mean, I guess somebody might like this. I'm trying to decide if this is a 2 stars don't like or a hate. I'm leaning towards I hated it because it's too freaking long. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I hate this book. It's too freaking long. I could see almost somebody saying, yeah, maybe it's not a hate. I don't like it, but I hate it. And I wish I'd never had to read this book, which it makes me feel bad because it was a gift. And like I told my spouse who gave it to me, she knows I'm an avid reader and she knows what I like. I like murder mysteries. I like horror film or horror books and stuff like that. This is like trying to be combining multiple genres together, but never really achieves any of them. I told her, I said, the reason I read Stephen King, Agatha Christie, all of the famous people, there's a reason, because they're very good at what they do. And this guy's written like 2 books. I'm sorry, Jonathan Sims, but you're not Agatha Christie and you're not Stephen King. This book sucks.